Page 22, dotted quavers in 6/8 time. We've had dotted quavers. Quaver, by the way, is another name for an eighth note. Dotted quaver is a dotted eighth note. In my lessons, I call them eighth notes, so that's what I want to do. We've had dotted eighth notes before, but in 6/8 time, the counting is a little different. The rule for the dot is the same. The dot gets half the value of the note. The difference is, how long does the note get? Well, in 6/8 time, an eighth note gets one count, which means a dotted eighth note gets 1.5 counts, because the dot would get a half a count. So it's 1 and 2 and, where it's 1 and, that's one beat, 2 is the dot, and then the and of 2 is something else, whatever. You can see in the top line there in the examples where they give you 16th notes for the bottom line, or what semiquavers is what you was, eighth notes, or 16th notes is what I call them. It does 1 and 2 and, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. Just 1 and 2, and then you can see how the dotted lines, the notes line up. 1 and 2 and 3 and, 1 and 2 and. There, they come together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3. That's how they can line up. So you're thinking 1 and 2 and as you're doing these dotted rhythms. In the middle of the page, the second one, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and then at the bottom of the page, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 1 and 5. And those are just some examples of dotted rhythms, or dotted eighth note rhythms. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm assuming now we're going to get some of these in the pieces coming up.